Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching. Ember approached the forlorn, but felt it was different. They said, I know what I need to do, what I need to feel. I don't want to be helped. Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved.
Oh.
Ember uncovered a journal entry. Dusk brings the longest shadows. The lanthorn comforts me. Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen, yellow eyes in graying trees. Do you know where we are? I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh. The two travelers were talking quietly. Yeah, I got so lost in the marsh, you know? Why go anywhere else if it's safe here? Yeah, never having to worry again. The birds scare me though. The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer. The guard was protecting a path down between the rocks. Nothing down there but sadness and turning forlorn. Go see the Forest King. He'll set you straight. The Forest King showed me the way. You'll see there's no need to keep going. He'll make a bird of you. Go get your feathers.
Je crois que c'est une braise qui est cachée à l'intérieur parce qu'on voit ces petits yeux là sur le bidou de l'oiseau. Ok, on peut pas aller par là.
The guard joked. Another scrawny Ember from the forest. And with a bag looking all nicely and shiny. Both guards started looking at Ember with a deathly stare. The guard leered. The Forest King would like you, little scruff. Yes, come a little closer. Let us see what's in that bag.
Ils sont méchants, ils se moquent de moi, ils veulent me piquer ce qu'il y a dans mon sac.
We guard the door to the Forest King. Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king. The Forest King will want to see you. Yes, yes, come this way.
Ouais. Je voulais juste poser une question, je voulais pas forcément y aller. Le trône de la forêt. Je pense aussi, j'ai l'impression de voir une mascotte de parc d'attraction. Oui.
A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember.
Non mais je voulais pas y aller.
Ember was terrified but tried not to show it.
Wow.
The giant's bird spoke softly. Another little Ember. Do not fear. The bird is a friend. Ember wanted to feel safe.
Il me fait penser à une créature dans un film qui a été fait en série par la suite, que j'adore énormément, c'est Dark Crystal. Il me fait penser à un Skeksis, le truc qu'on a en face.
Oh, little Ember, birds won't hurt you. Birds will take another under our wing. Stay safe in the nest, you'll never turn forlorn. Ember was still afraid. Is it the night that scares you, little one? See, night is gone. Day is here. Birds will make the world less frightening. It wasn't only the night that frightened Ember. The bird was disappointed. Stay? No need to help, silly forlorn. Hope is false. Hope hurts little ones in the end. The forest king spoke so gently to Ember. Perhaps they could rest here for a while. It was hard to know what else to say. Clever little Ember. You will stay. You will not turn forlorn. Search for hope no more. Now take this feather. Feather means Ember is one of us now. Birds keep little ones safe. Birds should never leave the nest.
Eh ben, il est pas rassurant. Hein. J'ai vu que le premier épisode, mais je vois de quoi tu parles. Ils sont bien flippants, je trouve. Ces petits connards.
The guards seem pleased. Clever Scruff sticking with us. I can hold that bag for you. Leave them alone, they're one of us now. Yeah, one of us. And we all shares bags and things.
Non, laissez mon sac tranquille. Bon, c'est bien marrant, mais si j'avais le choix de pas y aller maintenant, qu'est-ce que ça a changé? Ça me fait peur. En fait, maintenant il fait jour. Et puis les braises. Non, j'ai peut-être fait une connerie. Je voulais voir les trucs avant qu'il fasse jour.
The crossroads gate was locked. It was worth
Tu peux
trying,
crocheter?
but it
Non.
didn't fit in the lock.
J'avais peut-être pas le choix en fait, mais...
The stranger wanted Ember's attention, being careful not to speak too loudly. You should get away from here while you still can. You can't trust the birds. I've heard there's another campfire in the marsh. Well, that's where I'm going if I can find a way down.
Petite braise.
The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer. Nothing down there but sand. Go see
Ok,
the
ça
forest
tu me l'as
king.
déjà dit.
He'll set you straight.
Montrez la plume. Laisse-moi passer, ville trou du cul.
Got your first feather, I see. Best prove yourself, Scruff. Stand watch here. Promise you won't let anyone pass.
C'est moi qui vais passer.
Ember didn't like deceiving the birds. But what choice did they have? They couldn't rest in that place forever. They had to keep going.
Oh, ça veut dire qu'on peut se cacher, ça?
Hidden
No.
away was a scrap of journal. There are memories here, bound in rock. I hear their voices echo in the ancient stone. I find footprints by the cinders, a makeshift camp.
C'est un truc pour se cacher. Ariès en mode allez, salut les nuls. Ah oui, ils sont vilains, ils m'ont menacé et tout.
This forlorn was not the same as the others. The forlorn whispered softly, I know what I need, but I may never be ready. The future is yours, stranger. But mine is mine. Ember left the forlorn with their thoughts. The time wasn't right, perhaps would never be.
Oh, petite braise. Du coup, par ici, non, y a rien.
Ember hurried away from the birds. The mist hung close to Ember, hiding them. The forest king seemed frightened, the birds cruel. Ember would rather risk turning forlorn than become like them. Ahead there would be others to help, and maybe a way to move on.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que... Pourquoi il y a une libellule ici?
The traveler seemed distressed. I'm sure it's fine. They'll be okay. But it's been a while since... It's my fault. The traveler seemed distressed. I'm sure it's fine. But it's been a while. It's my fault.
Ok, on peut aller là-bas, mais d'abord... Moi.
Ember found a scrap of journal. I heard them coming. The snap of a twig, a flutter of birds. A figure dashing through the undergrowth. Another like me?
Ah non! Y a vraiment rien à faire avec elle. Je peux pas t'attraper?
The traveler whispered quietly. No matter where I go, I always end up here. No matter where I go, always here.
Oh.
It looked like a map, but pieces were missing.
Aha!
the piece formed a new root. Hidden inside was the wanderer's journal. Another face at last, a catcher of fish resting by a pond. We work together, silk and tar and aching fingers. My boat floats once more, though I almost wish to stay.
Ok.
It was the same place as before. But how?
Ah, là c'est différent.
An eerie scene, like a moment frozen in time.
Oh! Attends, reste là, toi.
Inside was a secret diary entry. Pink, orange, red, brown, leaves gently dancing to the ground. Crunch, crackle, lovely sound, fall into a giant mound.
Attends, reviens, je vais ouvrir le chemin. D'ailleurs, on ne peut pas...
Gradually, more of the map was revealed.
C'est mardi.
The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around.
Faut retourner là-bas. Je me suis trompée.
A section of bridge had somehow been ripped from its foundations.
What the fuck? Si qu'il faut que j'aille. Ah non.
It was like the map had been broken on purpose.
Ah zut. C'est à moi maintenant. Ah. Ah bah je suis jamais allée là.
The mist revealed a secret place. Was it hidden on purpose?
Ah.
The stranger spoke. You know, part of me didn't want to be found. I said some things I shouldn't have. And now I'm lost. And it's too late.
Ok, ici ça ramène là. D'accord. Mais alors comment je fais moi pour aller là-bas? Ah c'est peut-être autre chose, ok. C'est peut-être plus tard.
The skeleton looked peaceful. Held tightly in its hand was a red feather.
Là encore, un instrument sacré qui peut mouvoir le monde.
The statue spoke. Just as it once moved the hearts of the forlorn, the instrument you now hold has the power to move the world around you. Another before you took great effort to hide it deep within this riddle.
Mais quelle touche? Ah, ok. Alors, est-ce que je peux...
The lanthorn began to glow.
Ok, oui, je peux me déplacer en étant dessus.
A lost message was inside. The mist is thick. One way blurs into another. Where do I end? Where does the world begin? I cannot see far enough to tell.
Pas que je pourrais bouger des trucs ici.
Ember found a secret note from the Wanderer. Something beckons. This place is not home. I trace the map in my head, recite the older myths. I have to move on. There was one last place to reach on the map. The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around.
Ah, ok. Ça, c'est quoi ici?
The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around.
Ok, ça je suis déjà allée.
The fog was so blinding, Ember was turned around.
What the fuck? C'est tout droit pourtant. Ok.
Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist.
Bon bah il y a des petits coffres que j'ai pas trouvés du coup.
The way through was ruined. Muffled by the fog, Ember was sure they heard a rumble. Could that have been a tremendous snow?
Ah, d'accord. Ok, d'accord. Oh. Trop chou.
Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun.
Un gruic.
A sleeping pig. Trotters in the air. They looked happy. The plant looked like it could take a hand off, and it was in Ember's way.
Ah! Elle veut me manger. Tiens,
The
mange ce
fruit
fruit.
was giving off a sickly sweet smell. The plant looked like it could, and it was in Ember's way.
Mmh. C'est peut-être au cochon qu'il faut que je le donne. Non, on va quand même pas donner le cochon à la plante.
Ember chuckled. The dangerous plant was no match for a hungry piggy.
Merci petit cochon. La plante qui a été sacrifiée au cochon. Ah, on dirait qu'il y a un petit pont par ici. Ah non, faudra casser l'arbre pour y aller.
A hideous odor filled the air. And suddenly, the reason was obvious.
C'est un gros cochon ça, hein? Non, je veux sauter sur les nénuphars.
Ember found a lost message. The smell of hot broth and hearty stew wafts across the swamp. By the cook's pot I meet another. They are on their own path, but we promise to meet again. The pig inhaled a giant snort of air. Wait, what's that delicious smell? Ember shuffled nervously. Other embers fed me treats, but then stopped. You feed me now. It was junk. Maybe the pig would eat some junk. As the pig chewed, a light grew in its belly. Surprising. A little sparky, but tingly in belly. But what I want is something more fruity.
Quelque chose de
The
plus...
pig would eat anything. Ember just needed to find more.
Oh, salut toi!
Inside was a scrap of journal. In the orchard, I meet the stranger from the cook's fire, a stranger no longer. Together we fill their satchel, food and memories for the road ahead. And with each thing it ate, the light grew even brighter. Fruity, fresh, but tastes a lot like mud. But what I want is something with more crunch. Perhaps if Ember could satisfy the pig, they might be more helpful. The skull was disgusting. Perhaps the pig would like it.
Merde.
This was the last thing Ember could find to offer. Crunchy, embery, not much meat, bit too bony. But what I want is... The pig's stomach made an almighty sound. Ember chuckled with relief at the large creature they had been so afraid of.
Bon bah on a vaincu le gros cochon.
Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. It looked, the ghost said, "Speak and I will listen." This is the hollow marsh. Here hope was consumed before it could flourish. You must not lose hope, or you too will turn forlorn. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them. Down steps to your east, travel the path south, watching a pig grow unhappy, a forlorn lost hope.
Ici on peut déverrouiller un truc. Et ici c'est quoi? On peut descendre.
The stranger had come so very far.
Ah merde. Je suis pas sûre de comprendre. La petite marche sur la gauche, si tu mets une pierre dessus, et l'autre juste à droite, non? Bah c'est ce que je voulais faire, mais j'ai pas réussi. Ou alors je m'y suis pris super mal. Merde. Je voulais faire ça. Merde. Mais j'arrive pas à... La pierre de gauche sur la pierre de droite quand elles sont comme ça. Oh putain, oui, ok, d'accord, merci. Oh putain, je commence à fatiguer, du coup j'avais pas du tout fait attention à ce détail. Ah, la perception, tout ça, tout ça. Ah.
They felt the air beneath them, the distance ever widening. It was such a long way down. A resolve stirred within the stranger. Just a few more steps. It can't be much further.
Je viens de voir qu'il est 23h, c'est peut-être pour ça que je suis un peu en PLS. Bon bah du coup on va s'arrêter là. On est quel jour? On est mardi. Ah ouais, donc ouais, chouette. On reprendra demain. En tout cas, il est trop cool le jeu, il est trop pipou, je l'adore. Hop. Ouais, c'est ça du coup demain. Voilà, bah écoutez les petits mugs, j'espère que ça vous plaît. J'espère que ça sauvegarde automatiquement, oui j'ai l'impression. Ok. Et bah écoutez, n'oubliez pas, soyez pipou les uns envers les autres, mais surtout Kupo et à demain soir pour la suite. Bonne soirée.